Addressing the Russia-African Summit held last week in Russia, the Ugandan president told the world leaders at that conference that the global coffee produced in Africa, Brazil, Colombia, Vietnam, and a few other countries valued $460 billion US. Out of that $460 billion, the producing countries received $25 billion. Does that sound like Guyana with our resources? Everything about Guyana resources, my reporters and I have been warning Guyana about 29 years now. It has been going on for decades throughout Africa, Latin America, and the Caribbean, including Asia. Just listen to the Ugandan president and watch the faces, the reactions on the other world leaders as he spoke.
This is the issue of coffee. The global value of coffee businesses currently is US dollars 460 billion. 460 billion. This is the value of the coffee in the world. However, all the coffee producing countries in the world, Africa, Brazil, Colombia, Vietnam, all of us, take only US dollars 25 billion out of this. The coffee business in the world, 460 billion. All of us, the coffee producers in the world, our share, $25 billion dollars. Africa's share is US dollars 2.5 billion. Out of the 460 billion, Africa's share is 2.4 billion. With Uganda taking $800 million, because we are now producing 800 million bags of 60 kilograms each. Germany, a non-coffee producing country, earns US dollars from coffee, 6.85 billion from coffee, more than all the African coffee producing countries. My young friend from Burkina Faso was asking about this, where the problem is. I could see he's very worried, our young soldier there. So you have the answer here. This is part of modern slavery. This is the modern slavery.
While he was speaking, you had to see the expression on the Moroccan leader's face. He was donging his head in shame. The countries where the coffee coming out from got 25 billion out of 460 billion, while the people who fetching it out banking 435 billion in their bank book. Germany, who don't have a cocoa tree anywhere, earned 6.8 billion in profit from the people coffee, more than all the African producing country. The African countries got 2.6 billion. This is part of modern day slavery. Is he wrong? Let us turn to ExxonMobil in Guyana, and you can do the maths with me. 11 billion barrel discover. Let's use $70. It's 770 billion US dollars. The present arrangement or agreement with the contract, 75% of that is taken out as cost oil, and the remainder is split in two, with Our 2% royalty gives Guyana 111 billion out of that 770 billion for the next 40 years if the oil lasts so long. When them done with Guyana, we would be 1 trillion times worse than Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the entire Caribbean, with the damages and destruction this oil sector is creating each hour in our land. I can only see pure disaster ahead for our people and future generation. That's all I can see. Our capital city has been and still is today stink to the max. Wait, watch and see what will become of it sooner rather than later. Emancipate yourself. Get out from this modern day slavery. This modern day slavery these leaders have us in. And don't, please let it don't go past on to our future generations. Please.